am 16.5 weeks out from my first ever bodybuilding competition. We are on the second vlog. I thought I would introduce the video now. It's a little bit later, obviously, than it was when I started the little montage. I've done a little bit of work on the computer. Woke up bright and early this morning. It was not for my choice. I usually wake up around 6. But yeah, just woke up at 4:45. Couldn't get back to sleep, so I just checked in with my coach. I have a few updates to update you on actually this week because it's been, there have been some changes. So I will address those changes a little bit later. But for now, I just wanted to say hi, introduce the video, and I'm going to go train very, very soon. This morning, not gonna lie, I'm feeling a little bit ill. I've been feeling a little bit ill for the past couple of days. I wasn't sure if it was because I needed a deload or I got ill. I got maybe a bit of a cold. And yeah, this morning I think I can confirm that the fact that maybe I got a bit of a cold. It's not too bad. I'm feeling all right now. I felt really, really bad last night and not so great this morning. But I'm feeling good now. I'm going to train today. And then from tomorrow, I'm going to take my deload. So I'm going to have 4 to 5 days off, 4 days off from training. So I will not be training until Monday. It's Thursday today, by the way. So yeah, I will catch up with you later. But for now, it's time to train Paul. Sit. Sit. I am done. So the training session was fantastic. Well, fantastic, not fantastic, but it was pretty good, to be fair. I felt good as well. I feel like my throat feels a little bit weird, that's it. And then I did a little bit of posing as well. Mandatory posing. I didn't do very much. I think I stayed an extra like 20 minutes, half an hour, 10 minutes. I did mandatory poses, and then I did 10 minutes of the routine because I didn't practice the routine in a few days. Because to be fair, I think I was posing too much. They say that there's no such thing as posing too much, but I think there is because my whole body was sore, and I feel like because maybe I'm not 100%, I needed to recover a little bit. So that's what I did for a few days. But I was very happy with the routine today because I thought I would feel a little bit rusty when I tried and posed, but instead no, I didn't. I think I got it. Like I got the rhythm, I got the kind of poses with the song. I just need to kind of perfect it as well. In a few weeks I've booked another posing session with Kayla as well, and in a few weeks we've got a seminar as well with Dan as well, which is my coach, which is gonna be fantastic. I'm very excited for it. Now walking home, I need food ASAP. I'll catch up a little bit with work first, and then I'll see actually if I can book a massage today, if she is in today, and in case if they can kind of fit me in last minute, because that would be absolutely awesome. We'll catch up with you very soon. Okay, there wasn't the same lady, there was someone else. She fucked me up. I feel so bad. I feel really, really bad. I mean, I feel really sore. I'm just like in terrible conditions. I'm sure it's like normal, hopefully. But yeah, I've never been so sore after a massage, to be honest. But can you tell, like, I'm fucked up? So I'm talking, I'm just a little bit slow now. But yeah, no, she wasn't available, there was someone else available. I've had a bit of a twinge in my lower back for a few days. Well, for a week or two, to be honest. And so I told her, obviously it wasn't very strong when I got there. It's very strong now, so I'm struggling to walk a little bit now, if I'm completely honest. Because she really, really worked on it. It's funny, I always wonder who came up with the fact when you have a pain, let's just jam something in it. You know, oh, I have a pain there, let's jam an elbow in it, let's jam a toe in it, let's see if it goes away. I want to know who came up with that. So obviously it's proven, kind of proven, to work, like the massage and the, what is it called, manipulating basically the muscles and stuff. But I'm always a little bit I always feel a little bit weird about the lower back, in terms of, obviously I know that if it's your lat that's painful or your shoulder is painful, yeah, you have to be kind of aggressive with it. The lower back always scares me a bit. So yeah, she just walked on my back with a Thai massage, obviously. I'm actually pretty happy she did walk on my back, because the only reason I used to go there is because they walk on your back, used to crack every single spine, every single bit of my spine. And now it's extremely painful, a lot more painful than it was before. And yeah, no, at the end I was like, I asked her, I was like, is it normal that I have like a lot more pain than before? She was like, yeah, you need a few days to recover. Thank God I'm on a deload, to be honest, because if I was sore before, it's another story now. I'm more sore now. Anyways, yeah, I thought I would do a little bit of steps now. I've been catching up on emails on my phone and a few clients' messages that have come in as well. But yeah, I will catch up with you soon. At the moment I am on, let me have a look, because I've only done the steps that I did to and from the gym and then to massage. Oh, 8,200, not bad at all. I thought it was gonna be on 5,000, 6,000. Not bad at all. I didn't even use the walking pad at home today. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do the last 4,000 steps now, so I can get to 12, and then I'll catch up with you soon. Okay, we are back from a walk, back from a massage. Feeling good. If you hear a noise, it's because my chicken is cooking. I'm a little bit behind on meals today, which is not ideal. I honestly can't believe it's like 3 p.m. now, because it feels like I woke up ages ago. I woke up 2 days ago, and it's been 2 days so far. But it's not. Anyway, so I thought I would sit down and catch you up whilst my chicken cooks, because that's technically my meal too. So I have 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I have 4 meals left, which again is not ideal, but we're gonna catch up. Anyways, so I thought I would address the title of the video in terms of basically some struggles that I've had this past week. Honestly, I'm feeling good today, feeling positive. I felt positive the past couple of days, but I did have a little bit of a wobble because some changes were made. I have completed week 4 of prep now. So the first weeks of prep, I lost weight the first week, and then my weight just stalled for 2 weeks, which is not too long normally if someone is on a diet, if you're doing a lifestyle diet, if you're doing anything like that. That's not long at all. However, if we're talking about a prep for a competition, we're talking about a contest prep, so things are very different here. Obviously we want to bring condition, so you need to be losing
kind of reasonable chunks of weight, of body fat, but of weight in this particular case every single week, right? It was time to make some changes. So my coach made some changes. I was doing 4 lots of 30 minutes of cardio. 4 lots of 30 minutes of cardio at first. Things moved pretty quickly the first week. Then obviously, as I said, it stalled. So the changes, what were the changes? The changes made were my cardio became 6 times per week, 30 minutes. Bear in mind, I have never in my life ever done 6 times of cardio, 6 times a week. And then second change was obviously, well, the steps remain the same. So I'm doing between 11 and 12,000. It's usually ends up being about 11 and a half per week on average. And then in terms of food, obviously food was pulled a little bit too. So a little bit of the quantities of the food diminished. So anyway, I'm really enjoying my meal so far. I lost my cream of rice forever. So both training day and rest day, I've lost my cream of rice. My last meal used to be a cream of rice or oats. That's gone. That's fine. First, as soon as I got the changes, I expected the changes. I did expect some changes. I did not expect 6 times of cardio. First, as soon as I got it, I was like, awesome, let's do it. Fantastic. I got it. Like, I know that this prep is going to be hard. I've been preparing mentally for it for 2.5 years. So I know that it's going to get hard. I know it. Obviously, I can't prepare physically because it's something that I've never done before. So only time will tell how I feel, how we move along. But yeah, I just wasn't expecting, but I was like, cool, let's do it. I prepared on doing the cardio very early. So I've been doing cardio about 6 a.m. I go to the gym and train before work. Otherwise, I do some work first and then I go to the gym after. But kind of that slot already to kind of form the habit of having cardio at 6 a.m. because no matter how much cardio I get, I'm going to be able to do it. And I already have slotted it in, okay? So I was honestly looking forward to it, looking forward to everything. And then basically what happened is I think I was on my first session of the 6 of cardio or my second session, I'm not sure, but the very beginning. Obviously, I had just done my 4th session the day before. So that was maybe the 2nd or 3rd in a row, but the 1st of the week or the 2nd of the week. And I don't know, for some reason, excuse me. I don't know, for some reason, maybe I just woke up on the wrong side of the bed. I just found that one session very hard, okay? It's happened before that I found a cardio session hard, don't get me wrong, but I found that session really hard. Like, I had to kind of count every minute of it and just be like, come on, you can do it. I was literally talking to myself, you can do it, come on, hang on, let's go, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. I literally spent 30 minutes doing that. Obviously, I was watching a YouTube video as well, so I usually watch YouTube video or listen to music, but I really had to that was like 100% discipline, that one session. So that one session freaked me out because I was like, I started having lots of doubts in myself, like feeling a lot of self-doubt. And I was like, how are you finding this hard? This is just the start. Okay, so this is literally just the start. It's only gonna get harder. It's only gonna get harder. So why are you finding this hard? Like, you don't have what it takes, you can't do this, blah, 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 blah. Obviously, on the other side, I was like trying to calm myself, and I was like, no, you can do it. You did it. Yeah, you had to count every minute, and every minute tell yourself you could do it, and like count down the minutes until 30 minutes, but you did it. So on one hand, I was like, I suck, and I'm like, I can't do this. Why did I think I could do it? I thought, you thought you knew it was going to be hard. If you find it hard at 16 weeks out, like, that's ridiculous, right? And on the other hand, I was like, well, you still did it. Right? So yeah, that's what happened. And then I got my six lots of cardio done. And to be fair, it did get easier. Like, it was funny. I must have been a bit hormonal or whatever. Because the session after that was fine. There you go, my chicken is ready. Yeah, the session after that was fine, and then I did all of them, and I'm fine. After it was rest today, I did my first of the week. So those were the changes, and yeah, I had a little bit, tiny bit of a freak out. I did struggle. I did feel a little bit, I felt very down. I felt very nervous and kind of, yeah, scared. But yeah, I picked myself up. I'm feeling great now, to be honest. I am proving to myself that I can do it, obviously. Again, I don't want to speak too soon. I'm 16 weeks out. But at the same time, I'm not pushing through, to be honest. I do want to enjoy the process. I am enjoying the process. I think the panic came from the fact that my weight also wasn't moving. So I was like, I'm doing this shit and I'm finding it hard already, and I'm 16 weeks out and my weight isn't moving, which is ridiculous because it had only been 2 weeks that it hadn't moved, or 3 weeks, whatever. But yeah, no, then this week my weight moved. I checked in this morning, as you might have seen in this video already. So these changes happened last week, last Thursday. Today is Thursday again. So I checked in this morning. Everything was fine. I actually dropped quite a substantial amount of weight this week. So things are moving. That was quite a substantial chunk. Of course, my weight had stopped moving for 2.5 weeks, whatever. So obviously that's kind of caught up, right? So that's what happens usually. And the thing is, as a coach, I do know this myself. It's just when it's yourself, it's good to have an objective perspective. That's just basically telling you what to do, and telling you you're fine. Like, just, when it's yourself, it's hard to be objective. So yeah, just wanted to catch you up on that. I will have my food because, as I said, I'm a little bit late in terms of meals. So I'm going to have my chicken now, and I'll probably catch up with you later. Welcome back to yet another outfit. So I'm actually currently editing this video that you're watching. So I thought I would close up the video now. There was one thing I actually wanted to add. Mia, down. I also need to take my dog out in a minute. Mia, down. Please, down. Good girlie.
You wait, I'll take you out very soon.
One more thing I wanted to talk about, which came up last week. And so in last week's check-in, it was like, is it just in my head? Or it's true that because I don't have much size, and that's not a secret. We both know that. But is it true that because we don't have much size, I don't have much size, we're gonna have to truly push for condition? Which, when I say condition means being very lean. So condition means having very low body fat. Said that yes and no, in the sense that obviously until there's less body fat on my body, less than this, and we can see what's underneath, then there we can make tweaks and adjustments, and he will make a decision based on that. We do want to push a bit for condition, but at the same time not too much. So he said that my weakness is my weakness is my delts, so my shoulders. My shoulders are my weakness. And he said my strength is my glutes, which left me like this. Like, about my shoulders, I knew that already. Like, genetics do play a role. Therefore, I guess maybe my shoulders don't grow as much, or maybe also the fact that I'm natural. Obviously, I don't want to hide from that. I would need more time to grow more. As a natural athlete, I would need more time to grow more delts, so maybe more ears, right? But obviously, if I want to compete, we don't have them right now. So he said that obviously the weakness is the shoulders, and if we get too lean, the shoulders are just going to disappear, because obviously when you're in prep, you do risk losing a little bit of muscle mass, especially if you're not assisted. And in terms of that, we don't want to diet down too much so that then there's nothing there to show. And also, at the same time, he said that my strength is my glutes. I would never ever think that my glutes would be a strength, in terms of that I've always been insecure about my glutes. Obviously, I've built some muscle there, but I never thought, obviously, I don't think there's that much muscle there. There's a lot of body fat, so I was very insecure about that, even to the point of being insecure of being able to lose enough fat there to have condition in the lower body, right? But no, yeah, he said that actually my glutes are my strength, because there's I guess, this amount of muscle there, but also the shape itself is good for for what I'm doing. So yeah, buzzing for that. Honestly, I was not expecting that. So that goes back to the condition, because obviously he doesn't want me to be too dieted down, so that number one, my shoulders disappear, and number two, my glutes that are also made of some body fat also disappear. So obviously if you lose, he says, because there's a nice shape to the glutes between muscle and body fat, obviously if you lose too much body fat, you're going to lose some of that shape too. So there's going to be a bit of a balance between getting into good condition to show what I have, but also not lose too much, that then we lose the muscle mass in the delts and we lose too much body fat on the glutes. So that's it. So yeah, that's the only thing. I think that's the last thing I wanted to kind of share, which I'm super happy about. Like, obviously I knew about my shoulders. There's nothing I can do about it. Like, I didn't get sad when he said that. I didn't get sad when I said that, because it's true. It's true, and we're gonna spend more years trying to grow them when I'm done competing as well, when I'm done with this competition as well. So yeah, I wanted to close the video here. I've had a meal that you've seen, which was my chicken and potatoes, and I had some salad as well with it. And then my next meal, I'm not going to show it to you because it's exactly the same meal as the last one I had. So again, it's potatoes, chicken, and I'm going to have some veggies. It's just more potatoes. So before I had 150 grams, now I have, the next meal is going to be 225 grams. But yeah, my husband's going to get home soon from work. So we're going to have that together. And that meal makes me so happy. I think it's one of my, I hope I don't lose these two meals, or at least I don't lose one of those two meals, because I love potatoes. The potatoes are so good. And then my last meal is gonna be no, it's not gonna be cream of rice. It's gonna be protein cream. So I make a little protein cream, just 20 grams of chocolate. I might show that, to be fair, because it takes me a minute to add it in the video. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was less boring than the last one. As I said, the last one was just, the first video, so I wanted to talk about a few things. I guess I was a little bit, maybe I was a bit tired as well that day. Also today I'm feeling very good. That's not true. I'm not feeling very good, but I'm feeling good enough. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do leave a like and comment, and do subscribe if you want to keep track of this kind of process. Hope you have a fantastic day, fantastic evening, whatever time of day it is. I will catch up with you soon.